These are the most unusual houses in the world. Continue watching to have a look inside. If living in a trash can works for Oscar the Grouch, it might work for me too. Brooklyn rent is insane, so this guy thought outside the box, literally, and turned a dumpster into his home. Only problem? He showers outside the box too. Greg's an artist, and clearly his creativity doesn't stop at his work. Or his bin. This place is every doomsday prepper's fantasy. Built completely from reinforced concrete, the walls shift and lock into place, transforming this sleek minimalist home into a full-blown fortress. Welcome to the Airplane House, proof that planes aren't just made for flying. When this retired jet reached the end of its journey, it found new life in Costa Rica as a stunning two-bedroom home surrounded by lush rainforest. With its sleek cabin design and massive windows, it feels like a luxury sky suite grounded in paradise. The owner, Bruce Campbell, believes old aircraft deserve new purpose, and he's already working on transforming another one in Japan. Who knew the perfect home could come with wings? Next up, the Clock Tower House. This incredible home sits inside a real clock tower in one of America's most iconic cities, Brooklyn, New York. Spanning over 650 square meters, this penthouse is one of the most luxurious and expensive homes ever sold in the borough. Originally listed for $25 million, it eventually sold for $15 million. Still a small price to pay for the stunning 360-degree views of Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens through the massive clock faces. One thing's for sure, when you live inside a clock, you can never be late. And next, we've got the legendary Flintstones house, straight out of the Stone Age and into the modern world. Inspired by the classic cartoon The Flintstones, this quirky home in Hillsborough, California looks like it was built for Fred and Wilma themselves. With its bold, bumpy design and bright colors, there's absolutely no way you could miss it driving by. Outside, you'll even find statues of dinosaurs paying tribute to the show's prehistoric setting. But not everyone's a fan. Some neighbors actually tried to have the dinosaurs removed, claiming the house didn't fit the neighborhood's luxury vibe. The owner, Florence Fang, wasn't having it. She fought to keep her dino friends right where they belong. Love it or hate it, this house is pure bedrock nostalgia. And honestly, it rocks. Hidden deep in Sweden's forests lies the Mirror Cube, a mind-bending treehouse that practically disappears into its surroundings. Its mirrored walls reflect the trees and sky so perfectly, you'd swear it's invisible. It's not a magic trick, it's one of the world's most unique lodgings, where nature and architecture merge into one.
Real. The treehouse comes with a little bathroom, a living room, and a double bed to sleep. And as you can see, there are windows in the walls, which only appear from the outside by night when there is light inside.
No, those aren't oversized golf balls. They're actually part of an entire village of futuristic spherical homes just outside Amsterdam. These unique, bubble-like houses are fully livable, with 3 levels and all the comforts you'd expect from a modern home. It's like stepping into a sci-fi movie, except people actually live here. Not a fan of plain garage doors? This genius took it to the next level. He built a secret opening right into his porch, creating the ultimate hidden hangar. Bosnia is a place full of charm and creativity, where the homes are as unique as the people who build them. Take this rotating house, for example. It literally spins so you can change your view whenever you feel like it. They call it the loneliest house in the world, sitting all by itself on a tiny island near Iceland. No neighbors, no noise. Just you, some birds, and your thoughts slowly driving you insane. It's perfect if you love peace, privacy, and absolutely zero chance of borrowing sugar from next door. Sometimes when you're out hiking, you stumble upon a spot so peaceful you wish you could just live there forever. Well, someone in Pennsylvania actually did that, and not just anywhere, they built a home on top of a real waterfall. Sounds crazy, right? You'd think it would ruin the beauty of the place, but surprisingly, it didn't. This masterpiece blends perfectly with nature, so much so that it's now a World Heritage Site. And get this, you can actually visit it today and see what it's like to live above rushing water. Imagine living in a house that literally floats on water. That's exactly what the floating seahorse villa in Dubai is. This luxury home has 3 levels, one above water, one at sea level, and one underwater with a bedroom that lets you sleep beside real fish and coral. It's like living inside an aquarium, except it's your house. Only Dubai could come up with something like this. How would you feel living in a room with no walls, just windows all around? Privacy might be tricky, but you'd get endless natural light. In Tokyo, one architect actually made this a reality with the Glass House, also known as House NA. This transparent home looks like a modern treehouse with multiple floors connected by ladders instead of doors. It's open, bright, and impossible to miss. Japan is known for unique homes, but this one truly stands out. Deep in the countryside of Wales lies a home straight out of a fairy tale, the Hobbit House. Built by a man named Simon Dale for his family, this cozy little dwelling looks like it was plucked right out of The Lord of the Rings. Using only natural materials like wood, stone, and mud, Simon built it by hand in just 4 months. It's tucked into a hillside, blending perfectly with the landscape, and runs on renewable energy. Inside, it's warm, rustic, and surprisingly functional, a real-life version of what you'd imagine Bilbo Baggins living in. It's proof that you don't need much money to live in your very own fantasy. Fulfill your destiny as the ultimate bubble human by escaping to France, where you can sip wine and eat croissants in the middle of the forest, all from inside a cozy glass dome. Imagine falling asleep under a blanket of stars, completely surrounded by nature, but safe from the bugs. This ridiculously isolated house will have you trekking 36 miles by bike and foot just to reach the top of the mountain. But hey, at least you'll never have to deal with loud neighbors or unexpected visitors ever again. So apparently, you can now buy an entire house on Amazon for just 10 grand. Yeah, not a couch, not a shed, a literal house. These prefab homes arrive in boxes and can be built in just a few days with a few friends and a power drill. Sure, it's not a mansion, but for $10,000, it's basically the cheapest way to become a homeowner in 2025.
I built the world's smallest tiny house at 19.46 square feet.
You heard him correctly, this guy literally built the smallest house in the world. Levi Kelly, the YouTuber known for touring tiny homes, decided to break a Guinness World Record by creating a fully functional house that's smaller than most people's closets. It's got electricity, a door, windows, and even a mini bed, all packed into a space barely big enough to stand in. It's proof that when it comes to creativity, size really doesn't matter. This is the most expensive mansion in the United States. It has 105,000 square feet of interior space, 21 bedrooms, and 49 bathrooms, plus its own private nightclub. Known as The One, this mega mansion in Bel Air took nearly a decade to build and costs over $250 million. It's basically a palace in the hills, complete with a bowling alley, movie theater, and even a moat surrounding the property. Yeah, this isn't just a house, it's a literal kingdom.